Now I'm going to do a simple song that features the circular picking technique, which I will show you again. It's a beautiful old Jim Croce song called Time in a Bottle. Now first of all, before I show you the go over the picking part, which is very simple, I'm going to show you the chords that I'm playing. This is a D minor. So my first finger's on the E string at the first fret, second finger's on the G string at the second fret, and my third finger's on the B string at the third fret. So that's the first chord. And names of these chords isn't really relevant. What is the shape. So that is the first chord. The second chord is I'm going to move my third finger down underneath my second finger. Then I'm going to move it down one more by barring these two strings, the B and the E, with my first finger, and still playing my second finger on the G string in the second fret. Then the fourth chord is I'm going to move my first finger down to the first string and off of the B string rather, onto the E string. So I'm basically going, and the other notes stay the same. So it's then I'm going to play a B flat. And that's basically I'm playing my first fingers on the A string, first fret, and I'm barring these three. Now if that's hard for you to do, you can play it like that, which is like stacking your third, fourth, and second, third, and fourth fingers on the D, G, and B. That might be easier if that's a bit hard for you. But that's the way I play it. So that's the way I'm going to play it. So that's the after these four chords, then a B flat, then I'm going to play a G minor 7. So that's basically barring on the third fret all the strings and playing my third finger on the A string at the fifth fret. So that's the chord. And I'm going to go between those. I'm going to go like that. So practice that. And I'm just plucking these strings. So I'm plucking all the four middle strings, A, D, G, and B. Then I'm plucking the E, D, G, B. So in that chord I'm plucking those four, middle four. That chord I'm plucking the low one and these D, G, and B. So it's then I'm going to do a little lick. And that's where I'm playing the A string open, and my second finger's on the B string at the second fret, and I'm playing the E string. So it's those three strings, and I'm going to go. I'll get that finger out of the way so you can see what I'm doing there. So it's, and that's basically my first finger on the E string, first fret, and my third finger on the B string, third fret. And then I slide that up two frets, so the first part goes. Then I'm going to slide that whole mess up 3 frets. Then I'm going to move it down to this shape, which is second finger on the A string, 5th fret, and third finger on the B string, 6th fret. And I'm going to do a little trill with my 4th finger. And then move back to that original shape on the 3rd fret. So it's play that again for you nice and slow. And you'll notice that I'm hitting the A bass every time. Now you don't have to do that, but for the sake of this, we're going to. Okay, so those elements all together sound like this. Or just the chord shapes are. Now I'm going to go over the finger picking thing that I'm doing. It's very, very basic. I'm going picking the D note, the D string, G, B, E, and then back, B, G. So it's D, G, B, E, That's it. So I'm going to play that pattern on these first 4 chords, and it sounds like this. I'll play that one more time for you. Then I'm just going to play the B chord and striking all these 4 strings, A, D, G, and B. And remember I showed you this? Right? So then I'm going to do that. So I go then into our lick. So those 3 elements together sound like this. Okay, now the next part of the song goes to the D minor, then to the D minor 7, then to the B flat, then the G minor, then the D minor, the G minor, and an A. Okay, now I've shown you all those chords, so I'll just go through that again. The second part goes so I'm just doing that circular picking thing. So I'll play that again. All right, so that's the second part. And then the chorus goes to a straight D chord. And I'm going to go, and same circular picking. I'm going to play a D chord, then I'm going to play a D major 7 chord, which is just barring these 3 with my first finger, the G, the B, and the D, and the E rather. So the first chord is D, second chord is D major 7, then a D major 9, which is beautiful. It's basically my second finger on the G string, 2nd fret, third finger on the E string, 2nd fret, and the other ones are open. So that's the chord. It's the Fool on the Hill chord for you Beatles fans out there. Day after day, alone on a hill. Getting distracted. Okay, so the chorus goes. Then back to D. Now the second part of the chorus is I'm going to a G chord, and I'm playing the fat G. So I've got these 2 strings covered with my 3rd and 4th fingers, the B and the E string at the 3rd fret. I like this big fat G chord. You can play it like that, of course. You can play it like that, but I like that big fat one. So I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to pick the bass note and the bottom 3 strings. So then I'm going to drop this finger off and move this guy up to the 2nd fret and take my pinky off. So it goes like this. Get that? I'll try to play that again for you. Then I'm going to play an E minor. I'm not actually even stroking either of the strings that I have fingers on, but you should play the chord anyway, in case you happen to strum it or something. Then I'm going to play an A7, which is, I'm pretty sure you know what an A7 is. 2nd finger on the D string, 2nd fret, and the 3rd finger on the B string, 2nd fret. And I'm going to do a little run-up, which goes like this. And what that is I'm playing the A, the D, and the B string. Then I'm putting my 4th finger on the B string, 3rd fret, and my 2nd finger on the A string on the 2nd fret, and playing the same 3 strings rather, the A, the D, and the B. So Then I'm going to slide that puppy up 2 frets. So the lick goes. So let's put those 2 elements together. That's how that goes. And the chorus, it just repeats the same thing twice. So those are the elements of Time in a Bottle. Now I'm going to play the song for you. And I'll attempt to sing it as well. I'll do it a little slower than it is normally. If I could save time in a bottle, the first thing that I'd like to do is to save every day till eternity passes away, just to spend them with you. If I could make days last forever, and dreams could make wishes come true, I would save every day like a treasure, and then again I would spend them with you. But there never seems to be enough time to do the things you want to do once you find them. I've looked around enough to know you're the one I want to go through time with. There's a third verse, another chorus, but that's it. That's Time in a Bottle. Figure it out, print the lyrics out, and impress your friends.